Hello and welcome back to Survival Sealab. I'm Modi Apparatus. On today's episode, we're going to take another look at our quarry and get it set up with a QuarryPlus. This will be a little bit of work to create and get set up for everything we'll need for it, but once we do, it should be really cool. So let's get going. Alright, so as mentioned, we're going to take another look at quarries again today, and we can head back to the quarry because it is done now. The ender quarry we set up last time is completed. It didn't take very long because it's not a very big quarry, but basically what this thing does is, as I explained last time, it replaces every single block in the quarry radius with dirt. So we'll head over there and take a look at this. Let's see. So as you can see, it's all dirt underneath here. It's the whole thing. You can see how big the quarry was based on underground here. It just turns to dirt. And yeah, so everything here is dirt, and it siphoned out all of the items. And that's great and all. It didn't take very long. It was a very nice low lag situation. It still had a little bit of lag, but it wasn't too bad. But now we're going to go the opposite direction and do the most lag-inducing situation we can think of, and that's going to be with the QuarryPlus. So let's head back to the overworld here, and we'll start building that, and there's a couple other things we're going to need to do with this QuarryPlus. The QuarryPlus is basically an upgraded buildcraft quarry, and it allows you to add enchantments to the quarry and to produce different effects. So you can add fortune or efficiency or silk touch, and it's going to basically apply those things as if you would mine those with the pickaxe, with the silk touch pickaxe, for instance. So in order to do this, we first need to make the QuarryPlus, and it's going to take a little bit of time to do that. So let's take a look in QuarryPlus and what it's going to all take into effect. 2 hours in quarry? Yeah, 2 hours in quarry, of course. So QuarryPlus, this is the entire, everything that's in the mod. We'll need to build a couple things. We'll need to build the QuarryPlus, and this requires the quarry and a bunch of stuff. I've actually made these ahead of time, so we should be ready to go with this. I need 8 chests. I didn't make that, but that's not too difficult. And then we'll want a pump plus as well. I already made one of these, so we're good there. The other thing we'll want to make is a enchant mover so that we can move our enchantments over from a pickaxe to the quarry itself. So let's make this QuarryPlus here to start with, because this will take a bit of time. I already made the yellow pipe wire, I already made some diamond chipsets, and this pulsating chipset. We just need to make 8 chests, then we should be ready to go. We'll grab all our items. So what does it say? Chipsets. So let's grab those out. I think the other ones are inside the bin next to the chest next to the laser there. So let's go chest. And we'll need to make a bunch of those still. So we'll need 7 more of those. And what's a hold up here? Did I not set it up with spruce wood planks? I didn't tell you how to make spruce wood planks. Of all the things I could tell you how to make. Okay, so let's tell you how to make spruce wood planks so we can make this stuff automatically then. Okay, so spruce wood planks, encode that, put it in here. And then we should be able to, should it go? Yeah, it's just gonna go now, good. All right, cool, so now it knows how to do that. So that should help us for some situations. I don't think that, it knows how to make sticks and chests, but I didn't know how to make planks. So I guess that's the basic resource we'll need. And it should be all our chests made then. Oops, wrong thing. Chests. Oops, wrong spelling there too. All right, so that's our 8 chests. And what else do we need? We need the pipe wire. Oh, that stuff's all in the other chest, I think. So that should be everything we need in there. We'll take a look. Oh, we need the quarry itself. That's right. It should be still in our system here, I would imagine, unless it's in our bag. Sure enough, there it is. All right, cool. All right, so we got what we need. Let's head back and put this stuff all into the assembly table here, and hopefully this will work. Let's just put these chipsets in here because I don't need them. We need the pulsating, we need the yellow, we need the diamond, we need... that should do it. Okay, so we'll throw the chests, all this stuff into there, and we should see it pop up. Perfect. Okay, so it's going to start making a QuarryPlus. It's going to take quite a bit of time because, as you can see, it requires quite a bit of power. 320,000, I think it's Minecraft joules, so that's RF times 10, basically. So it's going to take a long time to make that. But while we're making that, let's get a enchanting area set up here. We have all this experience I've collected over the whole time here, because we haven't done a lot of enchanting yet. So I have all these, I have 11 things of essence, basically, at level essence. And that's basically, each one of these is 16 buckets. So we hopefully will have quite a few levels that we can use to enchant some pickaxes. Now for materials for a pickaxe, what should we use? I guess we can use diamond. Gold is a little bit more enchantable, but the difference is just like points of percentage points, really. So it's not too beneficial to go with diamond. Let's see what we have more of. Diamond, 84. Let's go gold and see what we have there. 96. Okay, let's go with diamond then. We need to use these things for less. We do have a system already set up in place to make these. So we'll make, I don't know, maybe we'll make like 4 and see how close that gets us to what we need here. And we'll need some sticks. And, oh, that's perfect because I have 16 sticks. That works out nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we can do a couple more there. That's fine. So we'll make 4 diamond picks, and then we'll need an enchantment table. And we're actually gonna... Did I not put this in here? Where did I put that, you think? In here? I made one at some point. I just don't know where I might have stashed it. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we're actually gonna upgrade this to an auto enchanter from open blocks. And this is a nice little thing because it lets us specify what level we want all the enchantments at, and it'll do it automatically. So we go, I don't think we made it yet. So let's go to auto enchant here. Auto enchant. And auto enchanter table. Auto enchantment table. There we go. Throw the enchantment table in there, and we have the auto enchantment table. So this still requires bookcases, so we need to get some bookcases, and I think I have some of those in here. 20. All right, so that should be, actually that's more than enough. We need 15 only. And I think we can set it up over here in this region over here. So let's, which wall is gonna be best for this? I guess we'll put it like right here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we'll lay down 15 of these, make sure we do 15 as long as they're a block away from the enchantment table. So we'll put the enchantment table here, and then we'll put the bookcases next to it like this, and that should reach. And that should work, right? Can it get up to level 30 now? All right, it can get up to level 30. Now it needs to be supplied with essence. So to do that, we need to get our stuff out of here. We'll grab these tanks, and we'll start with these lower tanks here. All right, so we got our tanks. We need some fluiducts, and we should be okay. So fluiduct right here. Okay, cool. All right, so now that we have that, let's move this out of the way first of all. And we will go underneath, I think. Yeah, that might be tough to figure out. Let's go like right here and just pull this block out, and oh, that's perfect. It's right underneath the pole. Okay, so we'll have to deal with that. That's not too big a deal. We can always hide the wires, the pipes underneath this thing. So let's lay down one of these tanks here. This is almost completely full. And let's put a fluid duct on top of it. And we might need a servo here as well to pull stuff out. Is it getting anything? No, we need a servo. And we'll go servo in here. And shove one in this bag. All right, so that should be it. And then we'll pump out of here into here. Set this to ignore redstone signals. And it should be getting fluid now. No, does it need to go to the side possibly? Not the bottom? Oh, there we go. Okay, so basically what you need to do is select the side that you want it to drink from in the GUI. And I don't know if we can set it to the bottom in here, but we can set it to the side for sure. So we'll set it to the side, and now it should automatically take what it needs. Okay, so now it should be going. It took all the fluid out of there. Wasn't enough for 30 levels? Jeez, okay. So let's put it down to, let's see what it goes. Okay, so level 29, we got efficiency 3, and we'll put another bucket underneath there. I guess I could just lay them all down. I don't know how many enchantments we're gonna be able to get with this, because if 130 level enchantment is the entire thing, this might not be great. So let's throw another diamond pickaxe in there and see what happens for another level 30. Efficiency 3 is fine. We can put this efficiency on our quarry either way, so these won't be going to waste. But yeah, we will want to do another one to get. So we got Fortune 2 efficiency breaking, and that's pretty good. Let's see if we can get a silk touch on here. Nope, no silk touch there. And do one more tank here. Throw some more tanks on top, just to get. We'll clean this up later, down the road. Once it fills up, we should be able to see it. And just take this blocks back out now. Finally get to use up these levels that I've been saving for so long. All right, and we got Silk Touch 1, perfect. Okay, so we got everything we should need, so this system is pretty much set to go. Now what we need to do is make that enchant mover, and that's kind of an expensive item to make. Let's bring our NEI back up here. And an enchant mover is, requires an advanced crafting table, an assembly table, an anvil, some more diamond chipsets, another 4 lasers, and an enchantment table. So this is going to take a while to make as well. I'll make this off camera quick because it's going to take some time. But basically, an advanced crafting table requires a redstone chipset, some obsidian, the lasers, we've built those in the past, and the anvil, obviously, that's a vanilla Minecraft item. So I'll make all this stuff and we'll get it in the thing. Let's take a look and see how our quarry is coming and see if it's done yet. That'll give us kind of a gauge and see how far it's come along. So we're about 75% the way there. So it's going to take some time. I will get everything made that we'll need to do to get our quarry enchanted, and then I'll be right back once it's all completed. All right, so our enchant mover should be done here, and it looks like it is. So we got the enchant mover, we got our QuarryPlus. I made a pump plus already. While I was waiting around here, it took a long time, so I redid my laser system here. So I have, what, 6 lasers? 8 lasers going on now? No, 10 lasers. 12 lasers, wow, I did a lot. I have 12 lasers going on there now. It seems to be going a little bit faster, but still, it still takes a long time to make this stuff. I set up another tesseract for our quarry now, because this is gonna require a lot of power. And our big reactor is probably not gonna hold up too much longer. We're gonna have to revise this thing and make it bigger and more efficient somehow, because we're still only putting out 4,000 RF per tick, and that's probably not gonna be nearly enough for this quarry. When we have the processing and everything running at the same time, it's definitely not nearly enough. So we're gonna have to make that thing bigger. Maybe I'll do that between episodes here. Anyways, let's go take a look at this enchant mover. I believe this requires power, so I'm gonna set it up in here. And let's take a look here. So let's lay it down, and if it requires power, I have the cables necessary. And okay, so it doesn't necessarily require power. Let's take a look here. So we can put the QuarryPlus in here, and we can put whatever we want on it here. So we'll go Silk Touch, for instance. So we want to move Silk Touch over, and we have Silk Touch on our quarry, and we can put Unbreaking on it too. And that does Unbreaking 1 on it, Unbreaking 2 on it, Unbreaking 3 on it. What that does is going to make it more efficient as far as how it consumes power. And then the other thing we can put onto it is we can do efficiency on it too, and that's gonna make it go faster, so it's actually gonna consume more power. We put those on there, and it should do it. That's efficiency 4. And I believe we can put fortune on it as well if we want to. I don't know what the difference between fortune and Silk Touch is gonna do, so let's put fortune on there, why not? Let's see what happens. Fortune 3, efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, and Silk Touch 1. Let's see what happens. I don't know what is gonna necessarily happen when we have fortune and Silk Touch on a thing. I don't think it's going to do much of anything, but it'll still Silk Touch the items for as far as I know. So let's head into our mining world, make sure we have everything we need. Landmarks, QuarryPlus. Oh, we need our Pump Plus out of here too. And that should be everything. Pump Plus is good, and we'll drop these things off for now. I'll sort them back out of the system. I don't want them sitting in the system right now anyways, but we'll do it later when I have some more time. So let's go into the world and find a good spot to set up a new quarry. The other one was over in this flat region over here. And let's take a look see here. And so it was in this area here, and this is not a bad spot. We can actually make this quarry. This quarry, now the QuarryPlus is nice because it can actually do a quarry up to 256 blocks. Squared, yeah. So quite a large quarry. We're not going to make anything that big, but we could do it in this region here. Now we don't have any redstone to make these landmarks line up. If you put a redstone torch next to a landmark, it will provide a maybe there's some redstone here I can grab quick and a stick. Let's take a look here quick. So the reason I'm making the Pump Plus is not because I care about liquid so much, and we're not going to get any oil or anything useful from this, but what it does is prevent spillage like this. So if we have the Pump Plus hooked up to it, this kind of thing won't happen on the new quarry. So when we get into lava and get into like poison water like this, it won't have that kind of spillage like it does here. Is there any redstone at all here? Oh, there's one. Perfect. Okay, so let's make ourselves a torch here, a redstone torch quick. And I'll need a stick for this, I'm sure. And we'll need to find a tree quick. And the reason we want a redstone torch is so we can have a signal persistent, so we can line up our land markers easier. So let's grab just one block of wood here, should be all we need. We'll knock it down with a screwdriver. Hey, that's no issue whatsoever. And let's make some sticks, make some redstone torches. We'll just need 2 actually. Let's make 2, as long as we have the redstone, let's do 2. And so now we'll want to let's put like one corner right here, right on the edge of this other one here. And got some friends coming in to visit. Hi guys. Leave me alone. And let's put one corner right here. And we'll put a redstone torch next to it so it produces a nice big line. And we can see now this is just our standard landmark, so it's only going to go 64 blocks, but I think that'll be fine for our first quarry here with our QuarryPlus. And let's go over to here. What looks good? Let's go like right here. Yeah, sure, let's do it right here. And we'll put another torch next to this so we can see the line going over here. And we'll do another block right. Oh, we should probably put a block over here now because this will be closer to where we're going to put the quarry is got to be on one of these landmarks. We can't put it on the line. So let's put it in this tree here, I guess, is where the other landmark's going to go. I guess it's going to have to do. We'll put it right here. right click it, and then go back to this one, and right click this one, and that should set up the lines for the quarry. Yes, and then we need to put the quarry right next to this one right here. And we should probably go back to this other quarry here and grab our stuff before it mines it all. So that would have been tragic. It would have taken all this stuff with it when the quarry started going, I think. So we'll grab all this stuff back out. We might want to use our ender quarry again, who knows. We'll need our chest for sure, though. So we'll grab this stuff. And now that I have a tesseract, we'll hook it right up to the big reactor instead of using this magma power here. We'll see. It may be too taxing on the big reactor. I don't know, but that's all right. We'll deal with that. And grab this ender quarry, and we're good. Okay, so let's leave before that zombie with the sword catches up to us. And let's lay down. So we lay down the quarry right next to this. And this will keep all these chunks loaded. So it's going to load a lot of chunks here because it's a very large quarry. Then we'll put the quarry or the pump plus next to that. Oh, come on, leave me alone, please. I really need to find a better mining age than this because there's way too many monsters. I need like a permanent daytime kind of thing. Come on, really? This one's got a sword? Leave me alone, people. All right, jeez. All right, cool. Now we can back to the task at hand. All right, so this will connect even without, you don't have to connect power to this one. Another monster, Jesus. Come on. All right, so now we need to, let's make a little bit of room here in this dirt. And put a little bit of room in here. So we have some room to maneuver. But this will make it much smaller than before because we can use the tesseract instead of everything like that. Okay, so that made the line, so that's good. We'll lay our ender chest right on top of this one. I think this will work the same way as before. And then we'll need power for it. So we'll lay down one redstone conduit. And then lay down our tesseract. And we should be able to set it to quarry, make it go, and success. Can't see if the quarry robot is out working or not. If he is, well, I don't see him. So let's see what the flaw in the plan is here. Do I have it facing the wrong direction, possibly? Yeah, it should work. Is it not receiving power because we're connected to the face, possibly? That could be it. Let's connect to the other side here. That could be. It might be that picky. Let's connect to the side here then. Still not receiving power. Oh, you know what? I bet you our tesseract is not set up on the other world. So let's go back to the overworld here quick. We'll make sure the tesseract is set up correctly. That could be. This is the first time we're trying this tesseract out, and I might not have set the output on the energy cell to be outputting downwards like the rest of them. So let's head back upstairs here. Let's head back up, and I bet you that's the case. Something simple. So let's take a look and see. It is set up to configure, and it should be resetting power, and it's set to 10,000. Most interesting. Quarry network +5. It's set to. Oh, that's why. Send only. Send only. Now we should set the other one to receive only. I knew it was a tesseract problem, and that's how we figure out our problems like that. So let's make sure this one is set to receive, and then it should be ready to go. Oh, it's working. And it's going relatively fast, too. I can't even see the thing working. But it is working, clearly. So we're gonna have a very large quarry here. It's gonna mine all the way down to bedrock, and it's gonna be a lot of items coming through. So now that there's Silk Touch on here, we have to set up our processing unit so that it sorts out the new like diamond ore and that kind of thing it's gonna collect. We'll have to take a look and see. We'll set that up after it starts collecting some stuff, because I mean it's gotta get down a bunch of levels before it even gets to that point of collecting redstone ore and diamond ore and all that. So let's let this thing run for a bit, and I'll come back in a couple minutes and check on it once it's up to full force here and starts actually mining things. All right, it's been a couple minutes and stuff is starting to come through from the quarry, so let's go back to the mining age and take a look and see how the quarry's doing. It's been a few minutes. It should have made some progress already. We'll see how fast this thing actually is. I don't know what it'll look like with efficiency and all that fortune and everything like that on there, so let's go take a look here. Oh my god, this is amazing. Look how fast that's going. This is fantastic. This is a sight to behold. Oh my god. Yeah. This is gonna take a while to actually get some good stuff, but Yeah, this is entirely worth it. We can actually make this even bigger. As I said, you can go up to 256 with this. So if we had a gigantic just quarry that was like 256, I mean, that would be a lot of chunks loaded at the same time. So I don't know if my machine will necessarily handle that, but let alone the in-game processes for ore processing will handle that once it starts to get going there. But yeah, that's the possibilities for this thing at least. So yeah, this is pretty incredible. My God. So QuarryPlus, pretty amazing. Gotta say, it's damn good. So we're gonna let this thing run. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. This is our look at QuarryPlus. We're gonna have an abundance of everything from now on for sure. With this size quarry. If we go even bigger than this, we'll have no need to ever worry about too much of anything ever again. We are getting a lot of dirt from the middle where our old quarry was, but that's okay. I don't mind that. You can see where the old quarry was, just in the line of square dirt right there. You can see that there was the ender quarry right there. I am getting a little bit of lag, I noticed, and I'm getting shot at by a skeleton now. But yeah, this is pretty incredible. So I don't know how lag inducing this is gonna be. Maybe I'll just turn it on very specific times, but so far I'm keeping 30 frames a second, so it's not too bad. Even recording, it's not too bad. Anyways, I've been Modi. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another episode very soon. We'll take another look in on our quarry. Maybe we'll take a look and make sure everything's set up for processing properly. And then I really want to get a new building built here soon. I'm hoping to build an aquarium building for my mariculture stuff. I want to get back into doing some mariculture things and fish breeding and that kind of thing. So we'll get into that here shortly, but I have to build a new building for that first. So hopefully that'll be next episode. I think we should have plenty of resources to build whatever we want from now on. Should be pretty cool. Anyways, thank you again for joining me once again for Sealab. I'll be back with another episode very soon. If you are enjoying this, please let me know, and I'll see you back next time or more. Have a good night.